They don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. Back up, they don't love you like I love you. Step down, they don't love you like I love you. Can't you see there's no other man above you? What a wicked way to treat the girl that loves you. Hold up, they don't love you like I love you.
Hey guys, it's Tanya Beautiful here and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is pretty highly requested. I've been getting a lot of questions on my natural hair, just basically how I, became comfortable wearing my hair. How did I grow the balls or get the courage to rock my natural hair? And one person in particular stuck out to me because she actually does YouTube like I do. Her name on YouTube is Dolo Lifestyle TV, and she actually commented on one of the videos that I did with my natural hair. She basically said something under the video that kind of made me feel like, okay, well, I guess I'm not the only person that feels like this. She wanted to know how I became comfortable rocking my natural hair and things like that. And I did kind of want to talk about it, but I didn't really want to talk about it. A lot of people were saying it, but because me and her are really cool, I kind of was like, yes, I need to do this video just to kind of let people understand, about natural hair and the feelings that you have just being able to embrace your natural hair without people judging you and saying certain things. So I wrote down a list in my tablet here, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through the list and just talk about everything that I jot down, because I was a little bit uncomfortable about doing this video at first because I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to say it, but a lot of girls actually deal with this on Facebook, in my messenger, just like, oh my gosh, I thought you was gonna wear weaves forever, girl. No, I'm not. But yeah, I just want to get into just how I became comfortable, the things that I went through, deciding to become natural and things like that. Why I didn't feel confident to wear my natural hair. So one of the things was I was pretty discouraged about my natural hair, and the reason why I was discouraged about my natural hair was because, like I expressed in a previous video about my natural hair, I was growing it back, and like I told you guys, my mom had relaxed my hair when I was really young. And when I became a teenager, preteen, teenager, early teens, my mom decided to help me grow back my hair. So about a year worth of growing my natural hair back, I expressed in a video before that my stepmom did cut my hair. No shade to her or to anything like that, but I was discouraged because of that. That was the start of me not caring about my hair. So it was kind of like when she cut it, I was like, okay, whatever. I don't even care about it anymore. I was growing it back. I was doing all these things. My mom was washing my hair with all kind of things. And it was kind of annoying that I did all this work to grow back my natural hair, and basically it's back to where I didn't want it to be. And I was unhappy about that. So that discouraged me. Also, I had became ashamed of my hair because, for one, after the big cut, I started to color my hair, do all kind of styles inside of my hair, and because I didn't have the knowledge of basically how to maintain my hair and take care of my hair, it became difficult for me, and it then ended up damaging my hair to a point where I was very embarrassed to wear my natural hair. I didn't want people to see my hair. I felt like, oh my gosh, don't look at me. It was just, to me, disgusting at one point. And also, I loved to wear weaves. I was very infatuated with the idea of having 20-inch hair in my head that I forgot about my own natural hair on my head. And it's just crazy because the society that we live in, we are not necessarily embraced for wearing our natural hair. We're more embraced and more complimented or more appealing to the eye when we do have in weaves and wigs and things like that. So I became so used to wearing weaves that I just was just like, you know what, I don't want to wear my natural hair anymore. So it was kind of like I didn't really care about my hair at some point, and I was just so comfortable being able to braid up my hair. Nobody can see it, and I'm wearing weaves, and nobody knows what my hair that I'm ashamed of looks like underneath that. Also, I was embarrassed of what people would think, because I was just like, oh my gosh, are people gonna think I look like a boy? Are people gonna say that I have ugly hair? I mean, I don't even know what ugly hair is, but for some reason I just felt like people were gonna judge me and not really think that my natural hair looked good. So I just felt like I was just embarrassed. I was embarrassed of my natural hair. I did not want to rock my natural hair. I was just not happy with my hair. It was unhealthy, it was damaged, and I just felt like, you know what, I'm just gonna stick with weaves and wigs, and it really didn't matter to me. Also, I just wasn't happy. I felt like in order for me to want to wear my natural hair, I would have wanted to be really, really happy with my hair, and I wasn't happy with the state that my hair was in. So I just decided that I wanted to just rock weaves and wigs and braids and stuff like that for the rest of my life. And at that age, as a teenager, you think, oh well, I'm just gonna wear weaves for the rest of my life, it doesn't even matter. But as you grow older, you become to realize that, you know, wearing your hair, your natural hair, isn't so bad. I have a list. Yeah, because my hair was so unhealthy and so damaged, I really was just like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna keep wearing wigs and weaves for the rest of my life. On to why I wanted to go natural. So the number one reason why I wanted to go natural is because, like I expressed in another video, last year, summer of last year, I didn't exactly tell you guys this, but summer of last year, I actually started to rock twist in my hair, and I stopped perming my hair. And I started to see my roots so curly and so like full of life, and then like my ends were just straight and permed and just looking crazy. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like I started to fall in love with my hair in a sense, and I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna perm my hair anymore. I'm just gonna keep doing this and see what happens. Because when it comes to my hair, like literally, there was a time where my hair fell out because I put chemicals in my hair, and I didn't want to cut my hair because I'm attached to my hair, and I didn't want to cry. Like that time when my hair actually fell out because of the chemicals that I put in my hair, I actually cried about that. So in summer of last year, I did not want to cut my hair yet, but I did want to keep trying to grow my roots and see how it would work out and how I would like it. And then also the perms that I used to put in my hair actually started to break out my skin. I was never really one with perfect skin, but for some reason I noticed the chemicals that I put in my hair caused my face to break out. So I wanted to stop perming my hair for that particular reason, because I got tired of getting the breakouts and things like that, and it was becoming frustrating, the fact that, you know, my skin was breaking out because of the things that I was putting in my hair. Also, I went natural also because having in weaves and wigs and braids and things like that for a long period of time, it would make my skin break out. And it wasn't just the perms, it was having having weave in my hair for a long period of time is what really broke my skin out, because sometimes I would wear my weaves for about 3 months, and within those 3 months I would wash my hair, but I felt like it wasn't enough for my skin because my skin is very, very sensitive. So I decided that I was just gonna try something new and just not rock the weaves as much as I did before. Right now, to be honest with you, it's either my natural hair or the wig that I did a review on that you guys have probably already seen, and if you did not and you are new to my channel, I will link it in the description box down below. But yeah, I'm practically in between my natural hair and a wig now, so it's kind of like, you know, I would wear my weaves for so long and then the weave touching my skin would break me out, and it was not a good look, you guys. It was horrible. So that's another reason why I decided to go natural. And also because my daughter has my hair, and she has a mixture of her dad's hair as well. So her hair is not exactly like my hair, but when I saw her hair and I seen that, you know, she was just very, there was times where she would take my weave and put it in her hair and be like, oh, I'm pretty. And I didn't really see her say that about her hair in particular. And I felt like, you know what, in order for me to be a good example to my daughter, I felt like I wanted to go natural so she can understand that whether you decide to wear weaves, wigs, whether you see mommy in weaves or wigs or braids or whatever, we are all beautiful in our own way. And I wanted her to understand that, because when you have a little girl, you have to really be careful. And I don't want her to feel the way that I felt about my hair when I was younger. So she was really an eye-opener for me. And when I actually decided to go natural and I actually styled my natural hair, she did look at me and tell me, Mommy, you look pretty. And that kind of gave me like a booster, like, yeah, you know, I don't mind rocking my natural hair, really, because of her as well. Like, when it comes to confidence, I want to raise her with confidence. I want her to understand that no matter what, we all are beautiful, and it really doesn't matter what you do to your hair. So you should always be confident. And a lot of girls now at a young age struggle with natural hair and feeling like they look good with their natural hair. I see girls in high school, junior high school, rocking weaves 30 inches, and I wasn't doing all of that at that age. But what I'm saying is, you can tell that it's a time that we live in where it's like weaves is the thing and natural hair doesn't even matter, and you have all this hair under your head. You forget, you know, when you're wearing all them weaves, you forget that you have your own hair. What I did to become comfortable being natural or wearing my natural hair was, for one, I wore my natural hair around the house. And the reason why I chose to wear it around the house first was for me to become comfortable with my natural hair at first. I did not want to just take the weave out, do the big chop, and then just go outside with it. I wanted to make sure that I was comfortable with my hair at first. I wanted to make sure I fell in love with my hair at first. And I didn't want it to be a situation where I was insecure about my hair and I let people see my hair without me being comfortable with it, and then maybe they had a bad, you know, thought on my hair or whatever. So I kind of wanted to just be comfortable with it at first within myself. For me, it was a big step for me, and it was something that I needed to be cool with before I could let other people see. Another thing that made me feel comfortable with my natural hair, or made me start to become comfortable with my natural hair, is that I go out and I buy products. I buy different things to put inside of my hair. I experiment with my hair, and it kind of helps you to really have fun with your hair, and it kind of helps you grow a love for your hair. And I know it may sound crazy to some people, but to be honest with you, this is what helped me. And I feel like, you know, just by letting you guys know what I did, it can be helpful to some of you. But honestly, going out buying products, experimenting with my hair, having fun with my hair, doing different things to my hair, watching the products define my curls and things like that, it made me fall for my hair even more, and made me even more comfortable to see like what people were gonna say. And of course, you're not gonna spend all that money on products doing your hair and not let people see or not embrace it at some point in your life. Also, what I did was I let important people in my life see it first. So first, I let one of my good friends see my hair at first. What I did was, I was coming from work and I had some twists in my hair, and I loosed it out and I actually washed my hair. And she was coming over, and basically I just was like, you know what, like, whatever, let me just let somebody see it for the first time. And the reason why I let her see it for the first time is because she's very opinionative. So basically, she will let me know if it looks good or not, and I appreciate the honesty. And because I'm like that too. Like if she see me not looking right, she'll say so, and if I see that, I'll tell her the same thing. So I wanted her to see it, not really her in particular, but the fact that she was coming over, I was like, you know what, let me let her see and see what she says about it. And she actually was like, you have really, really pretty hair. Like your hair is wavy, it's curly. And she couldn't understand how I would just effortlessly like just put some water in there, put a little gel in there, it would become so wavy and so nice like that. So I think for her it was kind of like, yeah, what, like you have really, really good hair, why are you not wearing your hair? So that helped build up my confidence. And then from her, it was my mom and things like that. I just let people that I felt were very important to me in my life see my hair before I let anybody else see my hair, because I feel like their opinions do matter. And if they think it looks good and I'm starting to think that it looks good, then I am going to, this is what I'm going to do. So that helps a lot with the confidence and coming out with the videos and the pictures and things like that. Also, I would like wear it outside a little bit, not fully, but at first I would go to work with like a hoodie on my head, but I would be showing some of my hair and showing some of my curls. I also would like just like head wraps or like wear hats and stuff like that, but I would let my hair peek out a little bit just to see the reaction on the outside, because I feel like it's your choice. Take your time little by little, who you want to let see your hair, how you want people to see your hair, and I think little by little it helps you become more comfortable. So for me, head ties, hoodies, hats, just having some of my hair out helped me. So I think not just validating with other people, but like I said, validate with yourself first to make sure you're comfortable with your hair, and then other people's opinions can come afterwards. But it's just important to let people little by little see it so you can become comfortable, not really so much about what they think. I also decided to, on my birthday, to rock my natural hair, and the reason why I decided to do that was because I wanted to see how comfortable I would be going outside with this. So I beat my face, honey. I had on lashes, my nails was done, my outfit was popping. But I definitely wanted to, like, you know, it's my birthday, it's something new, I want to do something different. So I just went all out and I said, you know what, I'm going to do it. I did it something similar to this, but I wasn't able to catch it in a little puff like that. It was just gel down, and I was comfortable with the hairstyle, and I was really surprised that I was that comfortable with it, because I really thought that I was going to be embarrassed, but I really wasn't. And finally one day I was home and I said to myself, okay, well, you know what, I'm going to do a wash and go on my hair, and I'm going to post this video, I'm going to see what people think. And it really didn't matter to me at that point, because I had already become comfortable within myself. So I feel like if you guys follow these steps, I mean, you don't have to exactly do what I did, but I'm just letting you guys know that there are insecurities when it comes to wearing your natural hair. And because we are so focused on what the world is gonna think, we are not actually taking time to be comfortable with it ourselves. So I just decided one day just to do the video and just to see the reaction, and I didn't get a bad reaction at all. I actually got a lot of people saying like, wow, you really do look beautiful with your natural hair. And I didn't think it was gonna be like that, to be honest with you. I thought there was gonna be some hating people under there like, oh bitch, you ain't got no hair, or you look like a boy or something. I don't know, like for some reason you just think you're gonna get all these negative comments. But I just feel like if you have natural hair and you are taking care of your hair, first you want to make sure you're comfortable with your hair. Second, you want to make sure that you feel like your hair is healthy enough for you to wear it out. And also you need to also make sure that you are comfortable with it within yourself, because if you're not comfortable with your hair, you are not going to be okay with exposing it to everybody else. And I feel like once you feel like your hair is at a place where you'd feel comfortable rocking it, then you rock it. If you don't feel like you are ready, then don't force yourself or push yourself. So I feel like you need to just make sure you fall in love with your hair first. Make sure you know in yourself that this is what you want. make sure also that you take care of your hair as well, because you don't want to have unhealthy hair as well. I've been taking care of my hair. I've actually been so much more into my hair than I've ever been in my life. I've been so into weaves and things like that that it was kind of like forget about my hair, and now like I'm really into my hair. Like I wash it very often. I make sure it's moisturized. I make sure I put in good products. I deep condition my hair. I mix home remedies. If you guys would like to know a home remedy that I use on my hair, you guys can let me know in the comment section down below. I also did dye my hair jet black. I don't know if you guys are going to notice, but I did dye my hair. These are the things that I did to help myself become comfortable actually even coming on camera or posting pictures or anything like that. I never thought in a million years that I would post a picture or a video with me in my natural hair. I thought that forever I'd be rocking weaves all the time, and I'm not. I'm actually on camera with my natural hair, no weaves, no nothing, and I'm okay with it. I'm happy with it because I'm happy with my hair, and I feel like my hair is at a place where I'm okay with wearing it out from time to time. I may not wear it out all the time, but I'm okay with it. And I feel like if you guys, have problems with your natural hair, struggling with wanting people to see it, struggling with the acceptance of other people, I feel like if you do what I did, you should be fine. But maybe some people might be like, oh, that's crazy, but I don't think so. I really think that you have to really grow a relationship with your hair, in a sense, to actually fall in love with it again, be comfortable with it again, and be able to wear it out again. And I think a lot of us struggle with that. Understand, we have hair on our head, and just because we decide to wear weaves and wigs, it's not because we're bald-headed, but sometimes it's because maybe our hair may be damaged, maybe something happened, or maybe we just are not comfortable wearing our natural hair. And like I said, society has a hard time accepting women with their natural hair. So I mean, it puts a lot of pressure on young girls, even to young adults, to wear weaves all the time, because we want to be accepted and we want to be deemed as sexy or beautiful or looking presentable. It's not true. Like, there's so many different things that you could do with your natural hair. Your natural hair is beautiful, and I feel like we should all embrace that. I wanted to come on here and do this video because a lot of people have been asking me so much questions, and I'm like, y'all, like, I'm embarrassed to do this video because I'm embarrassed to admit that I was embarrassed of my own hair. But I'm glad I came on here. I'm glad I did this video, and I hope that it can help some of you. And Dolo Lifestyle, you my sis. Even though you weren't the only one, it was a lot of other people, but you kind of, really opened my eyes, like, oh, okay, I may have to do this video because she's even saying it. I didn't really know that you felt like that about your natural hair, because I did see you do a video showing your natural hair, but it wasn't like, you didn't necessarily look too confident. So I hope this can help you as well, and I hope that you can feel comfortable enough with your hair one day. You don't gotta do it now, honey. Take your time. It's your hair. Do what you gotta do. But anyway, that's it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Don't forget to comment, share, subscribe, you guys, if you have not already been subscribed to my channel, and also click the little notification bell whenever you guys want to be updated when I upload a brand new video. And yeah, that's it for this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.